Hi beautiful viewers, welcome back to the channel, Beautiful Awakening with Shantia. So today we're doing another pick a card reading, and I wanted to do something uplifting, a positive self-care message. So the message that the question we are focusing on today is, what do you need to feel your best? Because I feel like when you feel your best, you look your best, and then you also attract your best. So we're going to be having fun with that message for today. If you're new to this channel is dedicated to your transformation, your alignment, as well as your healing. So make sure you hit that like, subscribe to support the channel. And thank you so much if you have been watching my videos and supporting my channel. I really appreciate it. I'm having so much fun with doing these videos and I'm just obsessed. So I really appreciate the support. On to the pile preparation. Hi viewers, welcome to the pile preparation. So guides, please give us 4 beautiful collective piles today. So I'm just going to do a pre-stage. 4 beautiful, accurate piles for our lovely collective. What do they need to feel their best and attract the best guides? Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Oops. It's always a little messy, but it's okay. Oh, okay. Guys, for pile number 1, what do they need to feel their best and attract the best guides for pile 1 of the collective? That was funny. Okay, for pile 2 of the collective guides. Oh, it is a little crooked. Hold on, let me see. That looks a little more straightened out. Right, pile 2 of the collective guides. I'm excited to be shooting during the daytime, but y'all know it's always noisier during the daytime, so we'll see. Pile 2 of the collective guides. Okay. What does pile 3 of the collective need? Pile 3 of the collective guides. Thank you. And pile 4 of the collective guides. Okay, let's see. Oh, too many. Nope. Pile 4 of the collective guides. Okay, I didn't see it. Good. Gosh, I hope my stomach doesn't growl too much. I have not eaten yet, but I think we'll be okay. We'll see. Pile 1 guides, clarifiers. Okay, we'll take the one that flipped out. Pile 2 guides. Clarifiers, please, for the collective of pile number 2. Okay, kind of flipped. I didn't see it, so let me see if I can hide it for myself. Oh, I love the gold. The gold with this dust is just like, ugh. I love colors. Okay, pile 3 guides. Thank you. Pile 4. Okay, nope, not 3. We just need 1. Clarifiers for pile number 4, please. Okay, we got 2. My stomach is totally growling. I might have to eat something so it's not growling while I'm doing these readings. That's gonna be funny. That'll be very entertaining for y'all. Okay, pile number 1 guides. Pile number 2, clarifiers. We got 2 for pile number 2. 2 needs extra love today. Pile number 3. And clarify for pile number 4, please. Thank you. Let's see what else we got here. Pile number 1, clarifiers. Pile number 2, clarifiers. Thank you. Ooh, 3. That's too much. We're gonna have to do that again. All right, can we do clarifiers for pile number 3, please? Oh no, nothing wants to come out. Okay, clarifiers for pile number 2, guys. Clarifiers for pile number 2. Thank you. Clarifiers for pile number 3. Thank you. And clarifiers for pile number 4, please. Thank you. Okay. Clarifiers for pile number 1. Okay. Oh, we got 2. Clarifiers for pile number 2, please. Clarifiers for pile number 3, please. Thank you. And clarifiers for pile number 4. Okay, let me get that going. Clarifiers for pile number 1, guys. Let me get this a little bit more organized. Let me move it up. Maybe we'll make these the top cards. I feel like I do these for the top a lot. Okay, clarifiers for pile number 1, guys. A lot. Clarifiers for pile number 2, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. And clarifiers for pile number 3. 2 each. Interesting. Clarifiers for pile number 4, please. I got 1. Okay, so let us go ahead and do these. Clarifiers, clarifiers for pile number 1, guys. Can I get a clarifier for that card, please? Here, clarify for pile number 2. Let's see this first. Clarifiers for pile number 2. Clarifiers for pile number 3. Clarifiers for pile number 4. Thank you. Whoa, I got 2. Okay. Can I get clarifier for the first card of pile number 1, please? Wow, look at that. Landed right on there. Can I get a clarifier for pile number 2 card? Thank you. Can I get a clarifier for that card for pile clarifier for pile number 3? Thank you. Okay. We are ready. All right, so let me go ahead and rearrange. You know what? We'll do these on top. I haven't done these a lot. So we'll do these cards. Oh, that's not the right one. There we go. Beautiful. All right, and I'll face it towards my audience here. I don't know if that's right side up. Maybe it is, so we'll leave that, and this one will flip. Okay, so we'll shift it here. Okay. 4 piles set up beautifully. Let us go ahead and do the crystals. I think this time I'll put the crystals in front rather than in the back for this reading, because I'm trying to look. Something is... looks pretty good. The hand looks high, and this one looks high. Okay. Guys, align me with the energies of pile number 1, please. Align me with the energies of pile number 2, please. Align me with the energies of pile number 3, guides. Align me with the energies of pile number 4, guides. Hi, beautiful viewers. Welcome to the point where you get to choose your pile. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce the piles to you. So we have pile number 1 with rose quartz. We have pile number 2 with the amethyst. We have pile number 3 with the amazonite. And we have pile number 4 with the pyrite. All right, so just go ahead and take your time. Inhale deeply, exhale deeply, and choose your pile. Here is your singing bowl. Right, pile number 1, we'll go ahead and get started with the rose quartz. And pile number 1, if you chose the rose quartz, this is your reading. So I will read your crystal, your cards, and then we'll get clarifiers. Okay, so let me sink into the energies, pile number 1. So the first message I'm getting is about merging. So I'm getting this sense or message that's coming through about like needing to merge or merge the energies together. Blend them, merge them together. It's kind of vague, but we'll get clear on that later. I'm also seeing maybe a need to merge the energies together as well as take it easy. Like I'm seeing someone, I don't know, I'm not really seeing someone. It's like I have to describe the energy. They're taking all of the different areas of their life and they're, so let's like imagine it's a bar graph and there's like different lengths for each bar. I'm seeing like the same bar. So leveling everything so it all kind of equates. So instead of being really busy in one area and busy in this area, we're kind of like we're merging it all together. So every section of your life, it has the same, you're giving it the same amount of attention, love, and effort. That's what I'm seeing, like a merging of all of that. It's being balanced out. So if there's any area where you feel like it's a little bit too unbalanced or you're giving a lot of attention to one area of your life, I think you're being called to give almost like the same attention to every area right now. Yeah. For this group, like take it easy. Take it easy. Definitely wants to come through. Take it easy. Take it easy, pull back. I'm seeing someone like the outcome. I'm seeing someone who is just really content and at peace. They're not feeling like a rush to go anywhere. Okay, I apologize if you guys hear a voice in the background. Hopefully it's not too noisy. This is why I don't really film during the day, because it's unpredictable. Okay, so the last thing I was talking about was the importance of sort of leveling out the playing field or leveling everything out, and just kind of redirecting your energy so that everything is sort of getting the even or same amount or equal amount of attention, just so it feels like you're taking care of what needs to be taken care of, yet at the same time, you're not overdoing anything. So anything that feels like it's too much, pull back. Anything that's too little, amp it up. All right, pile number 1, I'm going to go ahead and resume with your reading. So I think we got all of the good, juicy details with this crystal here. I mean, I think it's pretty significant that it is rose quartz. Rose quartz, to me, it's most definitely about listening to your heart chakra energy. And maybe that's why you're being called to like tap into balancing your energy out, because it's like, okay, maybe we want to use more of our heart to guide us in deciding what feels good and exciting to us. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at your cards. The first one we have is Grace. Oh, I think it's beautiful, especially with rose quartz. Yeah, I was definitely feeling that energy of, reaching towards a much more peaceful state. Grace, blessing, come to me, set me free. And then we have the 2 here, so it's definitely about balancing. Yeah. I want to go with the balance. I mean, we have 3 women here, and to me, they're representing like maybe like 3 different areas or 3 parts of yourself that need to be recognized and seen and balanced in the same way, given the same value. Yeah. Grace, blessing, come to me, set me free. Allow grace to come into your life. We have here water energy. Oh, that's beautiful. And clarified by house 3. Okay. I feel like this may have to do, I mean, house 3 is always about connections, but it's also about, I think it's like the fun house too. And we also have 3 women here. And I was talking about 3 parts of yourself. It's also, to me, I like to think of it as the hobby house, like the hobby house where you, because it talks about early learning. So this is kind of where you start to develop your skills, So I feel like for this group, this pile, even with this water energy, maybe you have like multiple skills that you're curious to invest in and learn about and utilize. So maybe take the time to invest in giving energy, giving the time to just enjoy. Like if you want to dance, if that's something you want to do, you want to, I don't know, go take painting classes, do that too. And go do it with other people, since people are showing up in this reading as well. 2's for union. We have the 3 women, and then we have the house 3. So you're being called to connect with your friends and just have a really good time right now. We have here financial health. That's interesting. Okay. Well, I feel like, again, we were talking about the balancing. So this may be also one area that just needs, like, we're not stressing out about our financial health. But we're not giving it no attention. So it depends on where you're at. If you feel like you're not giving it attention, now might be the time to take out a notebook and to just start budgeting and start thinking about, maybe you're wanting to plan on having fun and you feel like, oh, I don't have the financial means to go do these activities. Or, well, that's what you think. I think Spirit is asking you, hey, think again, look again. Why don't you try to reassess and see, actually, do you? Because sometimes we don't know. Like, we make assumptions in our mind, and then you look at your account, your bank account, and you're like, oh, I have a lot more than I expected. So for some of you, that might be the case. Some of you, maybe you stress out about money in the sense that, you feel like you don't have enough. Some of you feel like maybe you're putting too much attention on it. Yeah, they're just, with this water energy, most definitely, like, just chill. We want to be chill. We want to be organized, but we want to be chill. Okay, so we also have inspiration. Yeah, so to me, this is connecting to the water, the house 3, and the people. Inspiration, following your inspiration, as well as being an inspiration, feeling inspired. I think with this water and house 3 that's coming up, perhaps you can be an inspiration for people. I know that always sounds kind of like weird, like, what? I'm an inspiration. But you're being asked to, like, talk about your story, your life, your situation. And I know this is something that people they probably don't give enough acknowledgement to, because they don't realize that their stories are of value, their lessons are of value to other people. So maybe this is a really good time for you to talk about what inspires you. Maybe you like to talk about things that are very inspiring to you. So maybe find a community or a platform for you to do that and just enjoy it, or following your inspiration. I feel like it's a combination of both, like following our inspirations, trying out different things, doing the things that really bring us joy, as well as in alignment with following your inspiration, you become an inspiration for other people and your community. Yeah, there's a lot of community showing up for this pile here. Okay. We also have here divine wisdom, Sophia. Yeah, that's the community aspect. So again, yeah, these energies feel very much the same. It's like, it's interesting. It's the design in her hat and the design in the background. It might be hard to see from far away, but it's giving me the same energy. It's like recognizing that you are an inspiration for people. Again, what is this reading about? It's about feeling your best. And you have to know in order for you to feel your best, you have to know what makes you feel your best. For you, it's being of divine inspiration for yourself and for other people. It's being the one that people can go to in your community to feel seen, but also people can celebrate you too. And we have here knowledge. Yeah. Again, with the house 3, it's like you have the knowledge, you have the wisdom. And then we have the owl here. So I feel like this group, with that house 3, probably very powerful communicators, as far as, or powerful community leaders, or maybe you just lead yourself. And this is why you can bring and give guidance to other people as well. But it's like through you, with that house 3 energy, through you following your inspiration, and doing things that you love and being in tune with that water energy with yourself, you can also be of that for others. Yeah, so there's strong need to acknowledge that you're here to be a part of a community. Okay, we also have here Lemurian seed codes, embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, living with grace. Wow, I'm putting that up here. Look at that, grace again. So there's something about you that is quite graceful. It's like undeniable. And maybe this is what people find graceful about you, is because it's the way you live your life. Like you don't make a lot of, like all this water energy showing up, you don't make a lot of fuss about things going on. You kind of find a way to go with the flow. And you embrace your sensitivity, your water-like energy. Okay, I'm starting to understand how these readings are working. Yeah, so these are all the qualities that you've mastered to some degree. You've embraced your sensitivity, your uniqueness, and it makes you a role model in a sense for someone who others can look to do that for themselves. Yeah, you're quite in tune with yourself and how you live your life and how you feel like your life is meant to be lived. That's beautiful. We have here the gift of gratitude. Look at her. I love this card. She just looks so content. Yeah, wow. The gift of gratitude, heart chakra. Oh, and I was talking about the heart, and no surprise, we got the rose quartz. Yeah, you follow your heart. You follow your heart in terms of knowing yourself, in terms of, knowing your path and what feels good for you. I feel like this is so random, the financial help. But it showed up, so it always shows up for a reason. So just also tapping into more gratitude. We can always tap into more gratitude. I feel like gratitude is just a muscle. It's a habit. Learning to be grateful for anything is important. You don't necessarily have to create a routine. Learning how to be grateful for anything is good enough. But to me, this woman, she just feels like she's taking care of herself. She's very content to be alive. Yeah, it's so funny. Every time I do like a self-care reading, I always get this card. It's so funny. It's the self-care card, that's why. And then we have here Green Tara, supreme protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation. Trust. Our final message. Green Tara, supreme protection. Green Tara in this Goddess Wisdom deck, Goddess Oracle deck, is also about salvation and being of salvation for other people as well, which is interesting as showing up. So yeah, let's dial into this Green Tara, supreme protection. That's intense. It's not like you're being slightly protected. It's like you're supremely protected. And look at all the green heart chakra energy coming through for this group. So trusting that you're protected. And I think also community is showing up very strongly in how you are an inspiration for other people, and you are here to be a leader in your community. So I think to some degree, should we understand that we are protected and we're cutting the cords in terms of like connections or relationships that are not serving us, and we're trusting, then we attract naturally to us the people who are healthy for us. So I think you have gone through quite a journey in terms of understanding how to feel safe in your body. I think you've done the work of cutting the cords in terms of connections that do not serve you. And you've learned to move beyond your limitations. Beyond your limitations, this is why you are an inspiration for people. It's because you've moved beyond the limitations of whatever you thought you could do. And you've learned to trust. So this is what's helping you to feel and attract your best. These are the qualities available to you. So we have here, so I talked about the 2. So this is about, to me, most definitely connection for this group. 4 and 7. 4 is about being grounded. 7 is divinity. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, so that's the self-mastery. You've self-mastered yourself. That's why you have so much wisdom to give, because you've gone through those experiences. You've cut the cords of things that didn't serve you. You move beyond your limitations. 5 is about bringing change. Yeah, you've gone through a lot of transitions and changes in your life. We have here 15, 5 again. And then 1 is self. Yeah, you've gone through a lot of internal changes within yourself, understanding yourself. That's why you have so much wisdom. To me, wisdom is about diving inwardly to study and observe who you are. And that's how you're able to be a guidance for other people, because you understand yourself very, very well. So I just want to go ahead and read a little bit from the guidebook, since this Lemurian, the Gateway of Light activation, it's still new to me. So I'm going to go ahead and just read it a little bit. That might be in addition to you, because I'm still learning. I bought this because I wanted to be educated on how these energies work, because I'm going through a spiritual awakening in a sense. I'm going through another evolution right now, so I'm trying to understand. Lemuria was a civilization that was in the middle of the Pacific Ocean in ancient times. Oh wow, that's interesting. It's talking about the ocean and water. So I think maybe some of you in this group with all the blue energy showing up here, you have connections to Lemuria. It's part of your ancestral past life lineage. Wow. Okay, the inhabitants of this sacred... Also, this reminds me of Hawaii. Oh my gosh, I'm like... Oh, guys. Okay, so these are plumeria flowers. You would find these in Hawaii. I grew up in Hawaii. They're talking about how you... It says here, literally, Lemuria was a civilization that was in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Wow. Okay, so you guys have a strong connection to Lemuria here. That's powerful. The inhabitants of this sacred land lived in complete harmony with nature and had a connection with every living being. Similar to the movie Avatar, their inner vision was fully activated, to the point where it is thought that their pineal gland was fully developed and they could see for hundreds of miles in every direction, in a similar way to the sonar of dolphins and whales. The majority operated from their heart space, honoring one another and nature so much so that when their civilization came to an end through a cataclysmic event, most likely the plates of the earth shifting, causing volcanic eruptions and the tsunami which created the Hawaiian Islands, by the way, most of them ascended. It is said that these highly attuned beings knew that their civilization would end and decided to send healing waves into another part of the world for future civilizations to benefit from. They telepathically channeled their frequencies into a thought form that would become crystals that would be found thousands, possibly millions of years later. These Lemurian seeds are the type of quartz crystal mostly found in Brazil and Colombia. They're powerful crystals with striations similar to barcodes engraved on their faces. They have a feminine receptivity that is said to help us step into a more feminine way of being in order to help the evolution of species. Okay, I'm going to stop there. So let's just go ahead and summarize really quick. Yeah, beautiful connection, Lemurian energy, embracing sensitivity. So that is part of what your gifts are here. This is very much about feminine receptivity and helping people to heal through that energy, helping people to live in connection with themselves, to live in connection with nature. Okay, sorry if you guys hear the dog barking. So yes, with all the green, I feel like even the representation of this, it looks like a paradise, right? With all the green and the trees and the rainbows. To me, it's like also this is symbolic of abundance, and abundance in many forms: nature, life, connection, everything. Okay, so let's go ahead and see if we can get some additional advice, and then we will move forward. Oh my gosh, I'm hot as heck. Wow, guys. Okay, clarifier for this pal guides. Oh my gosh, we're gonna leave it there. We have here the Emperor. You guys are the leaders in this pile. Okay, so you're being asked to embrace your confidence in terms of knowing. To me, this is most definitely about the representation of feminine leadership, feminine receptivity. This is what you're here to do, even though we have the Emperor showing up. This is knowing thyself to me, but also knowing that you have the knowledge you've acquired, you've done the work to be a leader for other people and be an inspiration for other people. Okay, I'm going to pull a couple of these and we're going to end this reading. Clarify for this pile, guys. Okay, we have here, I consume content that lifts me up. All right, so this is, yes, piece of advice. Consume content that lifts you up. You guys are very receptive, very empathic. Most definitely take the time to surround yourself with things that make you feel like you are attuned to grace. Very sensitive, so to make sure you attune your energy to grace and peace and relaxation. We have here, I will be productive and energetic today. So how would I connect that? To me, I connect this to moving the body because I was talking about dancing and I was seeing these women dancing. Yes, take the time to make sure you utilize your body in terms of moving it, but also move it in terms of being energetic and productive towards connecting and networking with people here with this House 3 energy. You're here to be a part of a community, find a platform to share your story, find a platform to share your wisdom, your knowledge, and be productive about that because you are here to do it. I mean, even the Emperor, he's a very productive go-getter. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end your guys' reading here. I hope you guys enjoyed that and have a beautiful day or evening. Bye. Hey, pile number 2, if you chose the amethyst, this is your reading. So I'll read your crystal, your cards, and then we'll get clarifiers. Okay. Well, first, this is definitely giving me crystal vibes for sure, especially in this lighting. It's very transparent. Okay, I'm seeing a lot. I feel like there's a lot going on for this pile. Yeah, so I'm seeing a lot. I'm just trying to translate into the language, find the words. I always get some strong, like, ethereal energies from this crystal for sure. I think for this pile, as far as what do you need to feel your best, it's to know that you are like a child of divinity for sure. Like knowing you're a child of divinity, knowing you are, I mean, I'm seeing all these cracks, but they look quite beautiful and graceful together. Like everything looks supposed to be. Maybe you're needing to hear that. You're needing to know everything is as it's supposed to be. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Everything is as it's supposed to be. Everything is unfolding perfectly. Yeah, you are unique. You are. I definitely, versus the other pile, for this pile, I definitely get a lot of individualistic. Like, it's like when you're falling and you're doing what you love and you're doing things that are just fun and beautiful to you, you radiate and you radiate from a distance and people just appreciate you from a distance. It's not like you have to necessarily be around people. It's just like you being who you are is, and then living your life and being around people, it helps them. Your presence just helps them. Yeah, there's not really a need to like necessarily go out and be like, okay, I'm gonna show everybody. It's like actually it's for you, it leaks, it flows into like anything and everything that you do. It could be literally you just having a fun conversation. It could be you, I don't know, going dancing with your friends randomly. It doesn't really matter. It shows up for you with you. However, there's no perfect form for this group, like the way that it shows up. It's just when you show up, it shows up. Okay. Let's look at the cards. Inspiration. Yeah. Lovely. Inspiration. Okay, so what we have here, 19. Isis, goddess of magic, I ask thee to bring your inspiration to me. Yeah, it's very important for you to follow your inspiration. I know, I feel redundant, so we're just gonna keep going. We have your house 8, and clarified by Earth. Yeah. So to me, this is connecting to like the first initial message, which is everything is as it should be. If you ever had any questions or concerns about, am I on the right path? Am I doing my healing? Everything is just as it should be. Like even with this Earth energy in the house 8, to me, that's about stabilizing, and doing the work in your 8th house of transformation and karma. For this group, it almost comes quite naturally to you to do the work. It comes quite naturally to just do the work. You're moving at a perfect pace. It's beautiful. It's unfolding quite effortlessly. It's like, yes, you've gone through hard times. I was definitely seeing a little bit of teenage angst in that crystal, but it's like you pushed through it. You've learned from it. You're willing to mature. To me, this Earth and House 8 is definitely about maturing and maturity. Yeah, you guys are handling it quite beautifully. And you've handled it quite beautifully. So we have here prosperity. And that's why prosperity wants to show up. And we have here transformation. Wow. Okay. Yeah. You know what's funny? I was seeing wings in here. I didn't say it, but there we go. We got wings. We got wings. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the prosperity. So house 8 and Earth most definitely do connect to prosperity. So to me, I feel like this pile, you are a fountain of prosperity and abundance quite naturally. So it's just a matter of being in tune with yourself. It's actually when you feel inspired and you're following that path of life that things just kind of fall on your path pretty effortlessly. So if you just continue to do that, you will radiate. So we have the transformation card. I think this pile is most definitely needing to hear you have been through a beautiful transformation in your life. And that's why you were kind of innately just an inspiration to the people around you. I'm getting a sense like family members, friends, people you meet, your coworkers, you're just kind of a natural inspiration to those people. Yes, so you've gone through quite a beautiful butterfly transformation, and you have, you're blossoming. You're blossoming, your wings are spreading, you are embodying all of these beautiful colors. I always see the amethyst. I always see a rainbow in it every time I see the amethyst. So it's like you just embrace who you are on all levels. And that's the beautiful transformation that you have gone through. We have here the future. So I feel like with even House 8 and Earth, and the prosperity card, it is about thinking about, okay, how am I going to bring into prosperity into my future? Like, what do I need to do? What's going to create that for me? Again, it's just you following your inspiration. You following your inspiration, doing the transformation. Whatever I think about like Earth energy in a water house, to me, this is about really trusting in your intuitive gifts. Because for you, actually, yes, we all need a plan to some degree, but the way that you go about it, you have to be more intuitive about your approach to getting there. So yes, if you're planning your future, you're trying to figure out what you want to do, most definitely visualize. For this group, I feel like with this House 8 and Earth and Prosperity card here, you have the ability to manifest quite effortlessly. It's just a matter of like maybe taking the time to sit down and just write down what you want or visualize and just stay true to your vision and stay consistent. Yeah, so we have four, which is about grounding. We'll do the numbers all together. I'll do them all together. So we have here sacred inner space, sacral chakra, tenderness, sensuality. Okay, so sacral chakra is all about all about following your creative impulses. So I feel like this group, you have a lot of creative expression. So follow your creative impulses. This is part of your drive and what works for you. So your sacral chakra is located, I think it's near kind of like your belly button area over there. But if you ever feel like this intense fire in that area, or let's say you're looking at something and you're trying to decide, oh, should I do it? It's anytime you feel this impulse, this excitement, or the fire where you're like, I want to do this, go do it. For this pile, just go do it. You're allowed to just keep going. Your prosperity will flow in that way. So I think I see a lotus flower here in the background, and then we're looking at house 8. So I feel like this pile, again, you've gone through such a huge transformation in terms of working on yourself. The lotus flower grows in mud. It's also glowing, but yes, the lotus flower grows in mud. So this group, to me, you have like this ability to purify yourself, even with this earth energy in the house 8. You have the ability to purify yourself in spite of any circumstances. It's like you know how to maintain almost like a childlike mentality no matter where you are, because you keep in touch with your sacral chakra, which to me, this is like the inner child energy too. You keep in touch with your inner child, you know how to have fun, and this keeps you like revitalized and youthful. So we have here, I am who I am, crown chakra. Yeah. Just owning who you are. Owning who you are. There's a lot of 6s that are showing up. So we have 2 6s. That's about your heart, following your heart, staying in harmony, staying in connection. I feel like this group, you most definitely, and I think this is a heart chakra card too, you most definitely follow your heart, especially when it comes to the people you connect with. We have Osiris and Isis here. Like you, and it's in green. Like you formulate connections that are so loyal, so loving, so connected. And also in the future, this is a message that wants to come through. Don't worry, if you're going to meet with the right people, so long as you're following your path and you're staying true to who you are, you're going to naturally attract the people in your life who are here to bring like good energy into your life. Yeah, so this is about crown chakra. So this is about also connecting to divinity, connecting to, let's say you get ideas, like what you want to do. Even she's like looking up to the sky here. Get downloads about what to do. Follow that inspiration and just do what is fun and interesting to you. People just vibe with this group. They connect with you based off of you following your creative path. They feel seen. We also have your 16, another 6. Ritual healing connection, heart chakra. So this is about connecting, being very present in your body, even with that earth energy. Yeah, so taking the time to be present in your body, also acknowledging that you have worked on this is what's helping to bring so much growth in your life and transformation into your life. But continue to just be very present in your body. Like both of these women have their eyes closed. So just being present in your body and listening for, whatever bits and pieces of inspiration that you get, or just being content, being at peace. These cards kind of look like vacation cards, going on vacation, just enjoying being in nature. This is what's going to help to align your energy. We have here Surface Bay Ascension. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. Wow. I think you are the light. I think you are the light for a lot of people here. Okay, I'm trying to figure out where to put this. Last card we have here is love. Oh, yeah, you guys are pulling loving connections to you for sure. It says, number 1, love, Aphrodite, I call to thee to bring a true love here to me. So with the Surface Bay Ascension, move into the true self. Rise above darkness, the light is here. I'm going to go ahead and pull the book out. This is one of my new decks and I want to learn a little bit more. But I think this is just another point of reference where we can acknowledge that you have gone through an ascension. You've ascended. Yeah. Because I always get a lot of ethereal energy from this crystal. So if you were questioning, am I in alignment? Am I on path? Oh, you most definitely are. You most definitely are. You're moving into, or you've moved into your true self. You've risen above this group. You've done a lot of shadow work and you're like in a really beautiful light-hearted period and a light period in your life where you're doing what you really love and you're getting in connections that feel really healthy to you. Okay, so we have here, Surface Bay is the light keeper in charge of ascension. He once served as a priest in Luxor, Egypt, helping those passing on cross over into the light. Now he's in the presence we can call on in order to ascend. Ascension means rising up. It reminds us of the story of Christ being resurrected after death. Yeah, resurrection. Night and day for this group. This energy is almost like that of a phoenix. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. I feel like for this group, you've probably been through those periods where like you were really depressed, you had a lot of anxiety, and you've come through and you've come out of that. So the guides are most definitely saying acknowledge yourself with this one here. Acknowledge yourself in terms of like congratulating yourself towards you did the work. You've been doing the work. And now it's like prosperity, abundance, and love just wants to come into your life because you've created this all internally within yourself. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull some clarifiers. Clarifier for pile 2. Yeah, a lot of ones. Yeah, we got a lot of ones. You've worked so much on yourself. And you've aligned with your true self as well. Yeah, so following that inspiration, Page of Cups. Yep, that's kind of what I was getting. I was seeing like kind of a young woman, and she was just like flitting around doing a lot of different things. This actually works in your advantage. So again, you know, I always say this with a lot of my viewers, if you feel like you're random and you're like, what am I doing? This is actually what you're being called to do. This is what's going to lead you in the direction that you need to go. So keep doing that, following your inspiration. Whatever creative ideas spark your imagination. Clarify for this pile, guides. Okay. I firmly believe in my ability to attract success. Yeah, I feel like you guys in this group, you most definitely are meant to be very abundant, very successful. And we have here heads turn when I enter the room. Wow, yeah. You are, like with that one there and the love. You stand out. People most definitely notice you. So acknowledge this. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and end your guys' reading. I hope you guys enjoyed that and have a beautiful day or evening. Bye. Hey, pile number 3, if you chose the Amazonite, this is your reading. So let's go ahead and get started. So what do you need to feel your best so you can look your best and attract the best? So the first thing I'm noticing is the striations around the crystal and how they wrap around. And I think that the sensation it's giving me is maybe a feeling of safety, feeling wrapped up, bundled up, wrapped up, bundled up, feeling safe. The sensation I'm getting from this, it reminds me of the energy feels quite sweet. Sweet and endearing. Maybe you need to know, you need to hear, I'm loved, I am appreciated, people adore you. I think people adore the people in this group. Never filming during the day ever again. It's so bad. Oh my gosh, I've had to hear cars, people talking. It's stressful. It's stressful. I like the lighting, but is it worth it? I don't know. I don't think so. So for this group, what I'm seeing, because I always feel like this looks like a bird, and I wasn't seeing it first, but now I'm seeing it as a bird. So what I'm seeing is I'm seeing a bird, and it's a beautiful bird. It's this same coloring, same shape as this lovely crystal here. And he's just sitting perched up on a tree. The sun is rising, and he's just so chill. He's cleaning his feathers. He's taking his time, and he just looks so beautiful and graceful. He's in his own energy. He is, there's this sensation of, wow, it's so beautiful. I want to touch it, or I want to watch it more like. It looks so precious. I want to watch it. I feel like this is you. So when you attend to yourself and you're just kind of in your own peaceful energy and doing your own thing, people appreciate you. They're happy to just maybe be around you, be close to you, see you, watch you. Yes. It's like embracing this kind of energy is what makes you magnetic. It's this like very content, easygoing, relaxed energy. Okay, so let's go ahead and just start with your reading. All right, start with the card. We got abundance. Lovely. So number 2, abundance, goddess of abundance divine, let me thrive. Let fortune be mine. Okay. Beautiful. So this is about embracing abundance. There's multiple people in here. So people may have the desire to provide and help and give and be a part of your abundant journey because you feel like you're thriving. They want to be a part of that. Let me look more at this card. It's giving me a harvest like energy. You know, they're like pouring apples in a bag. They're collecting a harvest together. Teamwork. Okay, so I'm just gonna like move on, but I love that. The purple energy. Trusting you're provided for. I feel like it's this woman. It feels like these women are the servants, and then this woman is the one who's the abundant one. Like she's the one that they're helping to take care of. I don't know. I feel like that. She's dressed a little bit more. Her makeup looks a little bit more put together. Very much Nine of Pentacles energy showing up for this group. Yeah, I'm feeling independence for sure, even though we have the 2 here. But it's like you're independent. You trust in your own strength, and this is what makes you magnetic and creates partnerships for people wanting to provide abundance towards you with you. There's definitely connection here with the 2 and the 2 people here. It's like she's the boss. She's the boss. So like a little bit of boss energy coming through about how you run the show, right? Trusting that you run the show and can run the show. We got here Cardinal, instigation, bravery, and pioneer spirit. Yep, there we go. There we go. That's what we were talking about. We have here House 4, cultural and family roots, home, peace, and comfort. So this is in connection to instigation. You being a leader in your community, you being a leader amongst your family. Yeah, I was getting the endearing energy, like we adore you. I think they adore you, and this needs to be acknowledged. They adore you because you're a leader, because you're brave. You have a pioneering spirit. You do things differently. Your energy is revitalizing. You show them the way. This is why people find you endearing. Okay, so let's go ahead and move towards more cards. Hopefully the dog won't be barking too loud. So we got truth. Powerful. Yeah. With that cardinal energy, that pioneering spirit and the truth, to me, in order for someone to be a true pioneer and be brave, they would have to follow their truth and follow their true path. This card is intense though, because she looks like a nun. So to me, it's about following, even with that pioneer spirit, it's like the truth of who you are at the core, even in your past lives, who you've been, who you've accumulated to being. It also gives me wisdom energy because I always see the nun in this image. Yeah, you look to who you are at the core. Fiery energy coming through. Like, I always kind of, with the Amazon Night, it does kind of give leadership energy. Like, I'm going to do me. And y'all better just follow. Follow in line. Okay, so we have here courage. Oh, I love that. Yeah, so this group is most definitely being asked to, like, step into the light of being brave and who you are. Being totally honest about who you're here to be. The fiery, I was saying fiery energy, right? Yes, fiery energy. Like, be you, be the spice, be the spark, be the fire. That lioness spirit, I mean, that is the leader. So there's leadership qualities that are being asked and called out to you. Most definitely lean into them, emphasize them, acknowledge that you have this. It wouldn't show up if you didn't actually have it. Now we have here Yostre, New Beginnings, 13. 13. It makes me think of my sister. She's a Pisces, but she has Aries like qualities quite strongly, and just makes me think about that. So new beginnings, yeah. Even with the cardinal energy, they're the beginners. They begin things. Embracing this new beginning of life, creating new change. Should it happen, now is the time to embrace that vision. Like, what do you want to create new for yourself? What do you want to have the courage to really follow and do and pursue and create? Maybe you're wanting to move. Maybe you're wanting to move. Maybe you're wanting to experience a different environment for yourself that is true to who you are. maybe you feel like you have to be brave to follow this path. Yeah, this makes you magnetic and attractive. Do it. Do it, because more abundance is going to follow. Yeah, creating a new beginning for yourself. Very important for this pile. What we have here. Heart of Source, all-encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, serenity. Whoa. It feels like a mic drop card right there. That's intense. Like, just looking at that, I'm just like, what have I entered into? Okay, so for these cards, I'm going to read the book because they're so new to me and I want to educate myself and along with you guys. But I'm getting a lot of intense energy. And I was talking about Aries. Yeah, like that Aries. What I like about Aries is it's like the beginning, right? It's like this fresh new beginning energy. And it's the sunlight. And it also reminds me of the Fool. And it reminds me of like beginnings, adventure. So I feel like for this group, this is what you're being called towards. New beginning, new adventure, new sense of self, revitalizing that within yourself. Heart Source is about following your heart in order for you to embrace this. But the energy that's showing up for you, you have this all-encompassing love and unconditional acceptance for other people. I think that's why people also find you so endearing. It's just they're like, I've never felt like real acceptance before until I met someone who actually is courageous and they embrace the truth of who they are. Okay, so what we have here. Hathor Light Codes, Light Immersion, Full System Upgrade, Power Recall. That's intense. I'm going to have to look at the book for that one. Light Immersion. Yeah, a lot of light showing up for this group. Full System Upgrade. That's the new beginning. Full System Upgrade, Power Recall. So I feel like for this group, maybe you are going through a new beginning or you're needing to create a new beginning for yourself to redirect your energy towards something that feels more true to who you are. And if you're not feeling courageous in the process of having to build this thing, maybe redirecting the energy, because if you don't feel a little scared, like you have to be courageous, then maybe it's not quite giving us all of that zhuzhed energy that we can access. They're telling you, actually, you need to be a little scared. You need to be a little bit fired up for this. So that's what they're asking for you to embrace. We have here sacral chakra, body worship, number 8. Yeah, so sacral chakra is always about following those impulses, those creative impulses. Definitely connected with the courage, the line here as well. And I would say the pioneering spirit with the cardinal energy and starting something new. Yeah, follow your creative impulses. And we have the 8 here. I feel like for this group, it's to build something because we also have a 1 and 3, which adds up to 4. And we get the house 4. So it's like building a new foundation for ourselves about who we're here to be and embracing it to the fullness. Because it's like, okay, this all-encompassing love. I've never seen that card before. I don't think that would show up unless you already had it available to you. So it's like maybe we're just needing to realign those energies a little bit more. Then last we have here Krishna, devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. What did I say about this group being adored? What did I say? You guys are very adored. People adore you. They adore you. And it's because you lead yourself. That's why. Yeah, I definitely feel like it's because you lead yourself. Like you do your thing. You do your thing and they respect it. So let me go ahead and read the book for these cards. So we got the Hathor Light. So let's read that one first. Hathor, also known as Het Heru, which means house of the horse. House 4. Interesting. Is an Egyptian cow and solar goddess associated with the sky and fertility. Worship of this enigmatic figure goes all the way back to the 3rd millennium BCE. Hathor is easily recognized in Egyptian art. For it's a she. She often wears a sun disk on her head. Sun, Aries energy. There you go. That is held in place by and also Leo. 2 thorns relating to the cow, the sacred symbol of motherhood. House 4. Yeah, I was feeling like saying mother, but I'm like, I don't know if all of you are mothers. I don't know how many of you are mothers. But if you need to know, it's being acknowledged in this reading. The people who are part of your family, who feel like family to you, adore you, and they love you. Because you are brave. You are brave. They've seen your growth. Okay, what else do I need to acknowledge? She is the divine consort of the hawk-headed deity Horus, allowing her to bridge this world and the cosmic realms and bring in infinite light of the sun. Is that not infinite light of the sun or what? You guys are the sun to the people around you. In this gateway, Hathor is the figurehead of an intergalactic race of beings called the Hathors. There's a good chance that the ancient Egyptians were in touch with this divine race, as evidenced by the many Hathor pillars at the temple of Dendera. The Hathors appear as elongated pillars of infinite light. Their divine mission is to activate light upon the earth, interlinked with both the energy of the central sun and the Venus. They bestow solar light, blessings, and ignite the energy of unconditional love within. When you receive this light card, know they are ushering in great blessings. Okay, so I just want to acknowledge, I don't think unconditional love. That was talking about unconditional love, and we haven't even moved to this one, which says unconditional acceptance. That's so crazy. So you guys are the unconditionally loving people. Yeah. So I was like talking about the woman in her community, and like she's the leader, and people just, they want to be abundant and they want to give to her because they appreciate her and her energy so much. You guys are so magnetic and loved to the core by people because you emanate it. Wow. You guys you offer so much devotion to people. Okay, heart source. The source of the universe is a gigantic heart. It beats our angels and the beings of light. It is what many call God. It's love that is beyond gender and dogma. It's the infinite experiencing infinity. That's crazy. It's all that is, was, and ever will be. It's love being love and expressing love. It's an energy that can be explained but never fully comprehended. It's where we have all come from and will all return. That is intense. The strangest part of all is that we've never left, even though we are spiritual beings having a human experience and may feel that source is separate from us. The truth is that we're always connected even when we feel we're not. Okay. You are connecting directly with the heart of the source, the creator of life and love. You are blessed to receive this card, for it shows the cup of your heart is being filled with love until it overflows. The divine energy that is with you now is helping you melt away any blockages so that you can be open to love and acceptance and appreciation. You're being encouraged to view yourself in a loving way and give yourself permission to be loved. Yep. It's so redundant, but there we go. You are loved. You are love because you are love. Yeah, they just want to acknowledge that you have been committed to those around you so powerfully. Okay. Can we get a clarifier for this group, guides? Okay. Magician. Love it. I pretty much just pulled one card for each group, and I've gotten a different one each time, so I'm just going to stick with that. Okay, so we have the Magician. Yeah, look at that. You have everything you need around you. You have everything you need around you. You are the Magician. You have the ability to bring in abundance effortlessly because you're emanating from this like strong, powerful heart source for this group. To me, it's like, as far as abundance goes, it's like, it feels like an afterthought for this group. I feel like you can just do it if you want to, quite powerfully. So our emotions help us. It's a combination of our emotions and being in touch with our body. We have the body worship here that helps us to manifest. So connecting those energies, you have the emotional part down, pack. Now it's just a matter of if you want to, whatever you're wanting to manifest or bring into your life, you can absolutely do it with a snap of your finger. It's just about being more present in your body and feeling it, feeling your connection to it, and the connection to the earth. That's going to help you ground your ideas into reality. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end your reading here. I guess I don't have to pick it up. I'm going to go ahead and end your, well, did I talk about all the numbers? We have 1, we have 3, we have 4, which is about being grounded or connecting to your home, your family. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end your guys' reading here. I hope you guys enjoyed that and have a beautiful day or evening. Bye. Hey, Pile 4, if you chose a pyrite, this is your reading. So I'll read your crystal, your cards, and then we'll get clarifiers. Okay. Okay, so the first thing I'm being called to say, because I feel like this is taking me to a scene where I'm seeing a woman in a golden dress and her jewels are flashing in the light and it gleaming. And it's giving me the sensation of you are so beautiful to me. I guess yeah, maybe some of that. I'm getting regal energy. Regal energy. You are beautiful. You are regal. Queen goddess. Yes. Yes, queen. Yes. Let's see what else we're getting. Yeah, so perhaps some of you in this pile, you might have a desire to be quite ambitious. You want to build an empire. Yeah, I'm definitely getting like a sense of like strong, I'm here to do something on the earthly planes. And which is interesting because I always get really earthly. I don't really know the background behind pyrite, but I get a lot of earthy energy from pyrite. And I always feel like people who feel connected to pyrite or want to, it's because you want to feel really connected to grounding things into reality, abundance into reality. Yeah. I think you guys have quite a desire to want to build, to do, create, make something powerful, to be powerful, feel powerful within yourself, to do these. I think you have, I'm seeing someone with quite a fierce or strong mindset about like, yeah, I can do what I want. I can build, I can create something big if I want to. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of focused, whoops. I'm getting a lot of focused energy from this crystal. So maybe now's the time to like get really focused on like what we're trying to build and start like just going out there and doing it, taking that divine inspiration to create it. Or if you're already on the path, just continue on that path. You're doing great. Just keep going. You're going to get what you want. As long as you stay focused on your vision, stay true to your vision. I don't know. I feel like this woman is like bathing in gold. It's like the sense of regalness, the sense of I was just watching, who's that model? Naomi Campbell. I didn't forget her name. I just wanted to make sure I got her last name right. But Naomi Campbell, she's like the one. Like you can't be jealous of her. You watch her and you're like, you're so good at what you do. All I have is respect for you. So I feel like for this group, you're calling in respect. You're calling in respect for, yes, this is what I'm here to do. This is who I'm here to be. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at your cards. I got here. Passion. Yeah. By the way, I don't know what Naomi Campbell is. She definitely got some fire energy in her chart, but she most definitely is passionate. That's part of what makes her so fierce, is because she follows her passion strongly. Okay, so first card, passion. Passion, rise up high, inflame my purpose, reach the sky. Yeah, so you guys are here to life purpose for sure for this group. And reach the sky. You have big desires, big goals. With that 11, that's about mastery. Mastering yourself, staying focused on your plan, doing what you want to do. The guys are acknowledging they want you. They want you to acknowledge this vision. If you're feeling like this, you're on path. This is part of your purpose. If you feel like you want to be a boss, yes, this is part of your purpose. To follow your passion, to do what you want, to reach the sky. No limits. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on. We got Sagittarius. Oof, fierce energy, fire come through. Optimism, exploration, freedom. Yeah, I always like Sagittarius energy. Oops, let's put the clarifier. Pluto. Beautiful. Very intense. Wow. Yeah, you guys are intense. So Sagittarius, optimism. Sagittarius is like the warrior energy, that fierce warrior energy. Embrace this. This Pluto energy is about the transformation. Pluto, the way that it works, the way that I understand it, is it digs. It's like a surgeon. It like digs deep. You need to dig deep to find that fire. What really lights you up? What is going to light you up and keep you lit for this pile? Ask yourself that, because whatever that is what's going to help you to build this empire with this pie right here. Is whatever you know. You have to, that thing that lights you up on the deepest level, that is what's going to bring you, all the abundance and success and you fulfilling your purpose as well. Yeah. Okay, so let's move on. We got here confidence. Beautiful. Yep. Fierce energy comes through. Yep. Time to be confident. Most definitely, you guys want to be seen, recognized, respected. Even Sagittarius is, to some degree, it's a sign that connects with respect because think about it. Before Sagittarius is Scorpio, and Scorpio is about elderly energy, right? They want the status. Like Scorpios do want the status. They want the recognition of like wealth and like they being deserving of that status. Sagittarius, it's like the after. They come right after, but it's like they get their status from knowledge. They get their status from their fire energy. They get their status from exploring, doing something different, following their inspiration. Whereas Scorpio is more like, doing, because it's a fixed sign, doing that consistent energy over a period of time. I know Sagittarius is mutable. Yeah, it's mutable, changeable, mutable. All right, yep, time to be confident, time to step into your confidence, time to shine bright, time to do what you want. Spread your wings, spread your wings. Yeah, with that Pluto, spread your wings. We also have here the in-between, hectate, 19. That's always like a little bit of a mysterious energy. Okay, so the in-between. How I would interpret the in-between is, well, you're in between. I think you're in between maybe who you used to be and who you want to be, right? So this is about appreciating the transformation as it's unwinding. As it's unwinding, really appreciating the journey as it's unwinding, appreciating every part of the journey, Sagittarius, the journey that you are going. Because it's like, I think you got big goals, big dreams, but we need to appreciate the in-between and be present with every little bit of growth that we are experiencing on the way. The funny thing is, I have like journal entries where I was like, oh my gosh, I'm doing so great. And I'm like a totally different person now in terms of like where I'm at and where I used to be. And I'm like, wow, at that time I thought I was doing really good. And then here I am now and I'm like, I think I'm doing really good. So it's just funny. Like continue to just acknowledge you're doing wonderful, you're doing great. At every point in time, you're on your path. I also feel like that indicates the in between, that you're on the path. You're in the in between. Again, the guides want to acknowledge the empire you want to build, the success you want to create for yourself. It's coming. It's coming. But it's every part of it, the building process, this Pluto, this transformation, every little bit of it is important to you obtaining this, this outcome that you so desire. Okay, we got here Orion activation, supernova, recreation, renewal, rebirthed by light. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and look at the book for that one. My interpretation of that would be rebirth by light. That's intense. I said Orion. I meant Orion. Sorry. Supernova recreation. Okay, well, it's a doorway, right? So it's a doorway. So this is the in-between. You're in between, maybe like the doorway is like where you're heading, but you're looking at it right now. You're looking at where you want to go. You're going through sort of a rebirthing process where you're understanding who you are, your purpose, what you're meant to do. It's unfolding. Again, we're just acknowledging this. It's unfolding. We have here number 25, Soul Lesson Presence, Crown Chakra. And her crown is lit. Okay. Even with that Sagittarius energy, crown chakra here lit. Listen to those downloads. Those are part of your purpose. Your purpose. Soul Lesson Presence. Take the time to be very present with yourself and listen to the downloads that you get of inspirations about like what you're here to do, what you're here to create. So let me look at this. This is magnificent. She had the, what is that? Pure and fragrant. Okay. It says something about she was pure and fragrant beyond worlds. Oh, beyond words. Yes, I was seeing that woman who was like glittering gold, and she just looked like amazing. And I was thinking about Naomi Campbell. So take the time to acknowledge that you absolutely can feel this way, that you are the badass. You're that bee. Like, you're that woman. Feminine or masculine, we welcome all. But acknowledge that you are the bad, okay? They want you to acknowledge that. And anytime you feel that way about yourself, you're in alignment. Because you're here to be that inspiration to other people, that people look up to for respect. You're here to be really good at something, I think, also to some degree. Mastered something with a life purpose. You're here to be really good at something. So if you don't know what that is yet, get quiet, get present, listen to the downloads that you get about what that is. Maybe that's what this in-between is as well. It's like taking the time to get all the information in as we're pursuing our journey. Beyond words. Wow. 25. We have here White Eagle Ancestor Spirit. Connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed right now. Okay. So this is another message that wants to come through for this pile. This is also part of your in-between journey here, is acknowledging any kind of family patterns that you feel like need to be healed. So there's a couple of things. One, you can either acknowledge maybe there are patterns for yourself with this Pluto energy that you're needing to shift. I would say Sagittarius is a combination of things. It's about confidence. It's about exploration. It's about knowledge, freedom. It's about, to me, it's like the spiritual connection to divinity in the sense of like openness, being open to the all. So anywhere there were limitations in our belief system about what we could do when it comes to your lineage and what your family felt like, oh no, this is all you can do. You're here to break those patterns. You're here to shatter the ceiling. I'm going to say for this group, you're here to shatter the ceiling. So just acknowledge that whatever those changes are, you're here to do the opposite. Like, you're here to bring change in any of those areas that felt limited. Yes. 2, also acknowledge that you are doing the work. Pluto would not show up if you were not doing the work or the transformation. You're doing the work to master yourself. So acknowledge that you are breaking these ancestral patterns as well. But there's also things in your ancestral patterns that are there, past life gifts that are also there for you. It's like perhaps like you have like a past life great-great-grandma or something like that who wanted to do something that you wanted to do, but they weren't able to do it. But you're here to do it. It's being fulfilled through you at this point in time, because we always have free will. You chose the path of, I get to be confident, I get to do what I really believe in. And we have here Odin, psychic insight. Your third eye is open, see truth for what it is, follow your intuition. Yeah, that's the crown chakra energy as well. Psychic insight, also third eye energy. Yeah, third eye energy. So they want to acknowledge that your third eye is open, see truth for what it is, follow your intuition. So see the truth. Sagittarius is also about truth. See the truth of, again, like, what are the patterns that you're breaking? See the truth of that. Acknowledge that. Keep following your intuition. Even Pluto to me is a very intuitive planet. It's also about power. Yeah, you guys are here again for that power to shatter the glass ceiling, to own yourself on all levels. Let me go ahead and read about the Orion for you, and then we'll get clarifiers. Okay, so Orion is one of the best known constellations in the night sky. Its name is Greek for hunter, and its stars can be seen as a figure with a sword accompanied by a dog. Sirius. At the center of the constellation, 3 stars appear. Okay, the best way to describe this space is a star nursery. During a star's last evolutionary stages, it explodes into a supernova, which provides the perfect space for a new star to be born. Wow. Yep. I guess that's why I was getting Naomi Campbell. It's like, you guys are a star that wants to be born. Pluto, rebirth. You guys are a star. Star is born. For this pile, acknowledge that you're the star that is here to be reborn. You're in the in-between. Your rebirth is. The process is happening. The process is happening, and you are about to walk through those doors. You're being activated. You're being activated right now. The Orion constellation is home to a number of higher beings, many of whom are dedicated to the evolution of our planet, even though the idea of the constellation being a hunter may make, yeah, I'm getting a lot of fierce energy, and I was talking about the warrior. You guys are hunters. You want to go and get it. Get it. This is a, oh no. I was thinking about the other one, but yeah, you guys are go-getters. What else am I reading? The Orion constellation is a home to a number of beings. Known as a hunter, it may make it seem highly masculine. Its energies are in fact similar to those of Lemurians, which are actually quite feminine, and its inhabitants therefore honor all beings. The beings of Orion are in fact sacred space holders who help all of those with star power and star potential to make the changes required to become the most ascended and aware form of themselves. Wow, you guys are star power, big time. I thought I was overdoing it in the vision, but like now, sometimes I'm like, don't hold back, don't do it, because it's coming through. Okay, so it says all of your fears and setbacks are being stripped from your energy now. Pluto, it is essential for your old way of being to fall away and for you to go through a process of renewal in order to move forward. The old stories of your life aren't yours to live out or live up to. Yep, old ancestral patterns, bye-bye. You are far greater than those limiting experiences. Yes, the beings of Orion are surrounding you now, and they see you as one of them, someone who has been born with the knowledge that they can live with great purpose and make a real difference in the world, whether on a global scale or a particular corner of the planet. When you draw this card, you are being reminded that you have infinite star potential. Mic drop. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull a clarifier. Yeah, you guys are stars. Please acknowledge this. All these ones showing up, you're the star. We have your 9. I'm getting 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. You're going to achieve the dream. Stay on path and believe this. 5 is about embracing change. 2 is about connection, duality. And to me, that's the night and day transformation that you're making in your life. All right. Can I get a... Also, 1 and 9 make 10. End of a cycle, birth of a new. Clarifier for this reading, please. Whoop. Oh my gosh. It wanted to come out. So we have here 9 of... yes. So we have 9 of Wands and the 2 Cups. So let's see what the 2 Cups about. This could be about you shifting from feeling like you have to battle and fight and prove yourself. 2 of Cups could be about you pouring into yourself and also embracing both your masculine and feminine energy to become the boss, badass that you're meant to be. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull clarifiers for the 2 of Cups. Because, you know, I was looking, every time I see connection, I'm just like, should I talk about connection? Because we see the 2 people kissing. So we'll see. We'll see. I wouldn't be surprised with all this fiery star energy. Very, very, very magnetic. Very magnetic. And it would pull to you people who are curious, who are interested. So we'll see what that's about. Can I get a clarifier for the 2 Cups, please? We got 2 of Pentacles. Okay, there is a connection here that wants to come in. Clarify for the 2 of Cups, please. We have Queen of Pentacles. That's you. Or, I mean, most of this audience is feminine, so. And if you watch pick a card readings, you probably are very intuitive, so you probably are more represented by the feminine energy here. Clarify for the 2 of Cups, please. We have here Libra. Okay, so what I'm getting is I'm getting duality. I'm getting balance. Clarify for the 2 of Cups. Okay, hold on. I don't know if that wanted to come out. 2 of Wands. I feel like the guides are laughing at me because it's like 2 of Wands, 2 Pentacles, 2 of everything. Clarify for the 2 of Cups. Tell me what this is about. Okay, we got here Hierophant and the Fool card. I'm seeing one person here figuring out and on their own journey to figure themselves out, to find that perfect balance, that right concoction, that right mix of understanding themselves, who they are at the core, going for that Nine of Pentacles, going for their desires, pursuing what they want, becoming the boss, queen. Okay. Yeah. The Fool card, taking the risk or the opportunity to take a leap of faith and move towards the things that really make you happy. Also about embracing confidence, embracing the sun energy, embracing change in your life should it come. We had a 5 here about change, embracing the change and the shifts that need to happen. Listen to divine wisdom. Yeah, so you guys, I feel like, yeah, with the renewal and rebirth, it's like coming to a balance within ourselves about who we are and what we need here. Clarify for the Two of Cups. Okay, we have your Fox, shrewdness, and resourcefulness, especially in business. We have here plenty of material things, and we have your Vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. What that about? Okay. So the way that I'm going to interpret this, it's about like we're getting past this phase, right? With that Pluto energy, that never shows up unless you've gone through quite a transformation. Like you've gone through depression, you've gone through anxiety, you've gone through the night, the shadow. You've gone through struggles, you've acknowledged them, you've released them, but now this is what wants to come in towards you. Plenty of material things. Prosperity is on the way for this pile. Yeah, plenty of material things. It's just balancing our energy that we're needing to do energetically. Balance. There's just saying stay balanced, stay grounded. You are on your way to obtaining your desires. Just be in tune with following your inspiration. And to me, this is about who you're going to become and what you're going to embrace. This aspect of being very resourceful. To me, if you want to build an empire, you have to have multiple qualities, right? That's why we have all these tools and balance showing up. So you have to have the feminine and the masculine. The masculine is more about the details, the structure. So we're taking all of that, structure, details, the confidence, the willpower, the rest of it taking all these feminine qualities, receptivity. To me, the feminine is, in a way, the most abundant because they have the feminine energy is about using and utilizing the imagination to expand beyond the current situation, to acknowledge more of what we can create. So that is what is being created for you. That is what you're doing for yourself in your life. Okay, so this is a mess, but we're going to go ahead and pull some of these. Okay, so clarifiers for this pile, and we're going to end this. Clarifiers for this pile. It says, my partner sees and values all that I do for our relationship. And we also have here, I eat to fuel my body, not to satisfy my appetite. Okay, so let me go ahead and start with this one. I eat to fuel my body, not... This to me is like the go-getter mentality. So like when we're really in our go-getter mentality, we get really organized and structured. We get focused. So we don't overindulge too much, right? We need to balance our energies here with all these tools showing up. We need to balance our energy, right? Just satisfy the appetite to fuel your body, not satisfy the appetite. I think indulging is okay from time to time, but in order for us to like really stay focused for this group, we need to lean more into the fueling aspect as opposed to the indulgence. So don't overindulge too much. So we have here, my partner sees and values all that I do for our relationship. Maybe some of you are currently in connections where, you know, even with this like Two of Pentacles and Two of Cups, it's about, yes, my partner does value me. So I think also I want to just acknowledge that you are very valuable with this Pirate showing up. So your ideas are valuable, your talents are valuable, whatever you have to bring or offer, it's valuable. It's star potential. And this is what's needing to be acknowledged, is so that people can see this. They can see that you have a lot of value to bring. So do not fret. Do not fret. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and end your reading here, pile number 4. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope you have a wonderful day or evening.